All right. So should we tell the audience what the fuck happened?
I think it's a good topic to talk about after the introduction, maybe.
All right. Something happened, guys. Keep listening.
Yeah.
So
Sucks.
countdown.
Yep. Much Easter eggs. Wow.
What I'm gonna say to the audience, apologies if my reactions are a bit off time. I just realised how poor my connection is, and if I drop out of this conversation, I am sorry.
Which is a shitty excuse for leaving the middle of the podcast. Wink.
No, it's not when your ping is like through the roof.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
Actually, I'm going to go get a drink real quick.
Drink your own piss, TJ. Yeah, he's not here, is he?
Nah. Holy shit. My connection. This is why I don't record from home. You will tell me if I sound like a robot, right?
Yeah, sure, buddy, sure.
It will happen if the packet loss gets around like 20 or 30%.
Just, whatever you do, don't call the Autobots.
The Decepticons. Roll out. No, wait, that's the wrong ones. Never mind. Take it back.
Yeah, it's Autobots roll out.
Yeah, I'll never be able to live that one down.
Hey, it's not as bad as, 33.
Could be much worse.
Hey, say 333. Shit, you made me mess it up.
Well done. Well done.
Say 333.
333.
Yeah,
you asshole.
But it took a while to say it.
It took a while to say it because it's like telling someone to say something in a different language, except for not really in any way, shape, or form. Never mind.
Say 33 in French.
Toi. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea
French?
either.
I don't speak Franish.
Holy shit, I think TJ went, to make his drink, but like, he went on to make the bottle or whatever.
He's just sitting there awkwardly listening to us, trying to fill the gap.
Yeah, I could use sleeping after lunch. I could get used to that. Shout out to Siesta.
I love how the audience must be so hyped about this podcast where I sound exhausted because I'm laying down. TJ's gone away and you sound exhausted.
It's because it will all make sense once we get this going. But first, TJ needs to
bear with us.
Yeah. Or become a bear. Whatever you find more suitable.
Alright, I'm back.
Yay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Oh, hi TJ. I didn't even realize you were gone. Wink. Alright then, so. Another episode of the Shifty Key Podcast. I'm Luis, aka SpartanSloth, and today we have
Nikola Tesla, aka TJ1023.
And I am laying by the mic. I'm TDBTyler.
Laying by the mic, also known as TDBTyler.
It's the most comfortable way to lay in this room. There's nowhere good to put the mic, so I'm just laying next to it. So if I sound different, it's me. I apologize.
Tyler, I won't judge you. I'm laying down in my bed myself, so
I'm laying on the floor, and there's a perfectly comfy bed that I could lay on, but I'm not.
Well, I'm judging both of you because I am sitting at my computer desk.
Yeah, well, I would stand up and look down at you from England. I don't know. Just because I'm higher on the globe than you.
1v1 IRL, mate.
Someone from Iceland listens to this, and he's like, I'm going to look down at all of you. And then Greenland's. And
then the ISS is just
stuff.
flying over, flicking everybody off.
Yeah, and the penguin from the North Pole is... Wait. Penguins aren't in... No, I'm confused. Never mind.
They're in
I'm just
Antarctica.
showing how stupid I am. Yeah. I can't remember which one they're not in.
1 minute, 20 seconds in, Tyler, and you've proven how stupid you are.
Penguins are from the Amazon forest. Trust me.
Yeah, clearly they're from the desert in Australia.
Yeah, like they ride the
God.
kangaroos.
Well, there's some penguins in like Africa, like South Africa.
Really?
Yeah. I don't remember what they're called, but I was shocked too. They're like tropical living penguins.
I don't remember how penguins are called, but...
I mean, I can look it up.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I've got the feeling we're going to be struggling to think of topics
Oh, not really.
today.
You see, first of all, I think an explanation is due. Here's what happened, kids. This is not the podcast you were supposed to be listening. Oh, but why is that, SpartanSloth? Well,
this
then.
is not the podcast you were looking for?
Yeah, kind of like that. You see, we recorded one yesterday, but it just so happens that something went wrong, and the audio is like all ultra super fucking high, and not like on drugs, but really high, as in volume.
I would have released it if it was on drugs.
And so it's gonna take Tyler like a month or the rest of his lifetime to edit that out, and fix it up. So we're recording a new one. Yay!
Yay!
So
Also,
instead of hearing that string of awkward silences, you get to hear this string of awkward silences.
Yeah, and a huge shout out to It's Julius, because he was our guest yesterday, and now it might take him a while to listen to the podcast he recorded with us. Sorry, dude.
To be honest, it was no one's fault. It's just, it was... I think you could put like the image I sent you in the link shitter where it shows everywhere where it clips. And it's fixable, but I could not edit that in a week. Because even the stuff that I fixed the clipping of had like this bit crushed effect to it, which would take loads of fine tuning to fix. So if I can fix it in the months to come, then maybe it will be released just randomly and call it podcast 59.omega. I don't know. But yeah, there's no way I could edit that in a week. Sorry, Julius. To be honest, it wasn't his fault. TJ.
Hey, Tyler, I've got a present for you. It's a nice big bag of shut the fuck up.
Fucking got him.
I'm sorry, baby, I love you.
You guys want to step outside the
I
fight?
knew that was coming. Oh my god, my connection is so bad that like I heard like I'm sorry baby, and then after like a gap of silence I heard the rest of I love you in the background. Sorry if I talk over anyone. It's weird.
You were saying something, Luis?
What?
You started saying something.
Oh, did I?
You did.
Perhaps you were mistaken, TJ. Perhaps it's all in your mind.
So, you guys want to discuss philosophy or science or anything?
Nah, let's talk about GTA. So here's the thing. This week I managed to play a heist. I wasn't the leader of the heist, but I did play it. It was pretty fun. It was kind of hard because there was a moment we had to lose the cops, and whoever was flying the fucking plane was not doing a very good job. So we must have spent like 30 minutes trying to lose the cops. But it was enough for me to buy an apartment and a new car. So
oh, nice.
I still have some money. I bought that hot knife, the kind of like a hot rod car. That's pretty cool.
Oh wow! I think the most expensive car I had in the Title 5 was what was it called? It was the second one right below the Adder.
The Zentorno?
Zentorino? No,
what?
No, it was like the second fast. Like the Adder's still the fastest car in the game, right?
Yeah, it's a Zentorno.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but here's the deal. Zenterno is the one that Ryan uses usually.
I don't
But
know. The one I have is it's like I think it starts with an E. It's like the Ent or something.
well, I don't know.
Never
It's
mind.
just I know that there is a car that is like the second fastest, but it's such a small difference compared to the other that I really don't see why people are like, "Oh, the other is the best car ever." And it has, I think, either better brakes or handling or something like that. And so I was playing a little bit today, and the annoying thing about playing in free mode is that whenever you meet another player, at least so far, I've only met people who are like trying to get in your way or run you over and shit like that for no good reason. And so I met two guys today. One was being a complete fucking asshole. Like, out of nowhere, he just saw me on the map and then he started killing me. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll let it slide. So I went into a store to buy some clothes, and then he walks into the fucking store with C4, and then he throws around and then he blows me up, like for no reason. And
Yeah,
then
that's kind of the problem with GTA 5 online is the community has kind of evolved and not in a good way. When the game first came out, the few times that you could get on, like people like you'd be so surprised to see other people. It's like, "Oh, cool, I'm actually playing Grand Theft Auto 5 with other people and it's online." And people wouldn't really kill each other or they'd just like, run each other over with cars or something, but nobody had like these ridiculous RPGs and C4 and stuff, so it wasn't that bad.
oh, but
But
wait, there's more. uh, no, keep going, TJ. It's just that this is one side of the whole thing.
did you have somebody chase you with a tank?
Not exactly. Well, okay. Here's what happened. So I was playing in another session, and oh, by the way, that guy got kicked out. The first asshole. So
Aww.
he was being a freaking dick. He had it coming. Uh, well, that sounds weird using these two words in the same sentence. Anyway, so I was playing another session. And there was this one dude killing everyone, and then someone put a bounty on his head. And I was nearby, I was like, well, I could use some more money. So I went after the bounty. And I killed the guy, and then he started chasing me around for like an hour, trying to kill me back. And every time he got near me, I would be able to escape him and kill him again. So that went on for like a dozen times or so. And there was this one last time that it ended up in a huge police chase. Like he blew up cop cars instead of my car. And then I went back to my apartment to check my garage. And then he started clicking my doorbell. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna take this guy. So after a while I left with my car. That jerk left a bunch of proximity mines. So when I left with my car, it blew up. But
Wow.
it was a good move. Like that was really smart of him. But he couldn't beat me in the 1-on-1.
Grand Theft Auto 5 players are just dicks.
You know,
Kind of part of the reason I stopped playing it. Part of the reason was also like Destiny and other games that I preferred.
I'm enjoying a
Isn't
lot.
that a part of everyone's problem?
What, Destiny?
Yeah. Every time I've heard Destiny being brought
pissed
up,
at that game.
yeah, the game everyone loves and hates equally.
No, right now for me it's like more to the hatred side. But I'll get to that soon. GTA Online, I'm enjoying it a lot, and even that, the assholes following you around and all that, that doesn't bother me as much as when I'm in a session, and I'm not kidding you. Up until now, it's all been like kids, or at least people like nearing their teens, using the goddamn microphone for no reason. And instead of communicating like, hey, I'm gonna take this guy on the left, or hey, I got a package, or shit like that, they keep complaining like, oh no, oh geez, oh, and something like, oh, I'm on MLG, boom, headshot, 360 no scope. Like, shut the fuck up, let the people play it. God damn it. Man, I don't know why, but it annoys me so much. It's the worst thing so far. I know you can mute these people, but still, it's such a fucking hassle, Why? If you have no good reason to use the microphone, like if you're not communicating with your squad or anything, then, stop. Damn it. I sound like a bitter old man, but,
Yeah, it
that's
sounds
my
like
point.
you're getting old, Luis.
I am, Tyler. We're all getting old. But yeah, Destiny.
Yep.
I'm pissed at that game
kids,
because
stop with your 360 no scopes and your
hippity
520
hoppities.
just blaze it. Just stop. Get off my lawn too. Give me back my damn newspaper. Also, I'm a sloth.
So that's supposed to be me.
Yep.
Okay. I can see the resemblance in the voice. But yeah, well, that's my rant. And my praise, because I'm having a good time with that game.
That's good.
Sorry that I keep on going quiet every now and then.
Tyler, why?
I have many good reasons why.
So, interesting thing. I don't know, I guess. So have you guys heard about the New Horizons probe headed to Pluto? Or did you have no idea it
No.
existed?
I just, from your entire sentence, understood the word Pluto.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Like my internet's acting up?
Yeah, you're right, it was cutting a bit up.
God damn it.
No, it's normal. It's just,
My
you always
internet's
have
been
one
a
moment.
bitch all day for no reason. Anyway, so I don't know if you guys have heard about it's a New Horizons probe. It was a probe launched I think 10 years ago. It's the fastest probe that's ever been sent out by NASA. And it's headed to Pluto, which I already said, but it's almost there, and I think they're starting to get pictures back from it. And they're doing this thing where they're asking people to submit ideas for what to name craters and mountains and stuff that they find on it. So
Oh god.
they're like naming them out. No, they're not just letting anybody name it. It's like, hey, I found this crater. I'm gonna name it Farts McButt Mountain, or I don't know. It's supposed to be like
Shifty Crater.
It's supposed to be. They're supposed to be based off like famous explorers, fictional or historical. So like they're including Star Trek and Star Wars and things like that. They've got Doctor Who on there for some reason.
Sorry to any
that's
Doctor Who
just
fans out there.
My interesting tidbit.
Why
Sounds
are they spending so much time on... Well, I guess it's not really spending so much time. But why bother with Pluto? Weren't they the ones that said it wasn't a planet anymore? Wouldn't they be like, well,
because
no more fun
we've
for
never
them?
been to Pluto?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that the whole point of exploring, is to go to places you've never been and see what they're like?
No, we should stop. We should just be happy with Earth and never leave. No, I'm joking.
That's the kind of thinking that gets the human race killed. Just gonna put that out there.
Haven't we, has there been any things? What's the other closest one? Neptune? Or I can't remember if it was Neptune that's closer.
Well, Neptune would be the next closest, but Neptune's a gas giant.
Yeah.
Not really much to see. Whereas Pluto is rocky, so you can do more with Pluto, study more about Pluto. I mean, you could probably drop a probe in Neptune, I guess, and oh, hey, we can measure the winds, and then it's crushed because it's so dense. Whereas Pluto's actually got a rocky surface that we can, find rocks and rock while we rock.
Find dark matter.
Nope, probably not. But actually, it would be cool because in the Mass Effect series, it was Pluto's moon which I think they're actually technically like the planets orbit each other. But anyway, Pluto's moon Charon in the Mass Effect series turned out to be a mass relay, which is like the reason humanity found everybody else. So what if there is a mass relay out there, and then Mass Effect becomes a reality, and then we become a part of the galactic government, and then we get invaded by aliens, and we barely die or survive.
And then, like, once that happens, every time we want to have a conversation with someone, we get like 3 options appear in front of us, and we have to pick between like a snappy response or a arsey response or whatever.
I don't think that's how that would work, but you never know.
Oh man, I would love it to work. I would love to see
just always hit the upper left options. Hey, I got laid.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of excitement. Hey, I got laid.
Hey. To avoid another awkward silence. Just kidding. As I said earlier, as I said earlier, as in on another podcast, I said I wasn't going to be on this week's one because I'm back in my hometown. And it's very awkward to record, so I wasn't expecting to be on this one today. But as I'm sitting here recording right now, I am with my family again. Yay!
Well, so is your family there?
Well, they probably can hear me, but like my family are around the house, yeah.
And now a special section for the podcast in which we meet the Tyler family.
I mean,
that's a theme song.
I mean, I could go and grab my sister. Not in that sense. I would get her in the room.
Oh wow!
And tell her to say
no
something.
one there, Tyler.
Neither TJ or I mentioned anything like that could lead you to thinking that, that.
No, but your
Tyler,
eyebrows said
please.
it.
My eyebrows. You're not even looking at my
thinking.
face, Tyler. As I said, I'm lying down. My eyes are closed as I'm saying this.
Oh, that's
open your
eyes. That you're lying down.
Don't go into the light.
I'm
Do not go
dying.
gently
I'm
into
just
that sleep
sleepy.
night.
But yeah, sure. If you want to bring her up.
Patrick Bow.
Yep, give me a second.
Oh, for fuck's sake, DJ.
Hey, you can say Patrick Bow after almost anything. You can make almost
anything. Even I know the limits.
Hey, Louis, say something.
Something.
Patrick Bow. See?
Buddy, I don't know if you grasp the concept here.
Patrick Bow. You said grass.
Okay, yeah, okay. Want to try something else?
Patrick Bow.
There you go. Now,
so this one time at band camp?
I has one. I has my sister.
What?
Sorry, I cut off a conversation there, didn't I?
Well, I mean,
DJ was just mentioning when he was on band camp, and people wanted to make him the living piñata.
Hey, I'm from America. We don't have piñatas here.
It just went down from there.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you do have them.
And that's how TJ got his arm broken.
Actually, funny story, I've never had anything break. I've never broken a single bone. Nope.
I've never broken a bone in my life.
I've sprained my ankle and my knee, but I've never broken them.
Yeah, no, I've never been there. I mean, I already poked my eye. I scratched half my face off. I've dislocated my ankle. Yeah, like I slid down a ramp with my face. And for a few weeks I looked like Two-Face. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
I have the funniest image in my head right now of him just going down the slide with just his face.
Yeah, the reality wasn't that funny. Good thing is, I healed pretty well, so...
It wasn't.
So, my face is okay.
Yeah, well, other people can judge. My little sister's been sitting here awkwardly listening to me talk to you guys without being able to hear you.
Hi, Tyler's sister.
They say hi, Tyler's sister.
Hi, sisters, Tyler.
Hiya. See? There you go. She exists. You guys can be happy that she spoke. She's about to stamp on me. What are you doing?
It sounded like Tyler making a high-pitched noise like farther away from the mic.
Okay, we'll talk
TJ
at the
is still
same
not
time. How are you
believing.
doing?
Hiya.
I don't believe she exists.
What's it?
She's a figment of Tyler's
TJ
imagination.
doesn't believe that you exist right now.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't believe you exist at all. So he thinks that I'm you doing a high-pitched voice. So I sound exactly like you, apparently. What do you have to say to that? You gotta say something, Jesus. It's like, she just
I knew
looked
it.
at me
Tyler is
with, like,
crazy.
she gave me a dirty look, and I was just like, they can't see you do that. Go on, you can say your favorite food.
Pizza.
There you go.
That could have also been Tyler.
See,
you,
it's not...
you guys have to prove it.
I see the difference.
Right, we're gonna have to
here.
say
I
something
believe
at
you,
the
Tyler.
same time.
Team, same voice.
Jack and Ryan.
What?
How is it the same voice?
It's not the same voice.
Oh god, you're
You know what,
crazy.
TJ's
TJ?
just grinding my gears at the moment.
TJ, you have the same voice as Jack.
I've
Plot
heard that
twist.
sometimes.
Oh. But to end the little segment with my little sister in the room, how many podcasts have you listened to? I'm pointing at my sister, not you guys, sorry.
Well, we can't see you
All of
pointing at
them?
all.
Even this quirky one.
You've watched the quirky one. That's what I was afraid of.
We
Like, I wasn't
we are
expecting
sorry
that
for you
one.
losing your innocence.
TJ, sorry. Yep. Alright, I'll see you. She's leaving.
Bye.
She seems happy.
Pleasure to meet you.
Louise says bye. Yeah, she's gone.
Next up on the
that's
podcast,
interesting.
we replace Tyler for his sister.
Yep.
You wish.
I mean, they are practically the same person, right?
I mean, clearly.
Oh,
One
come
of
on.
them's only much
First,
younger.
you say all Australians sound the same. Now you say that Tyler and his sister sound the same.
I'm
What next?
saying
All
Tyler doesn't
Brazilians
have a
sound the
history.
same?
Tyler
please.
Tyler just backs away from his mic and says everything in a higher pitched voice.
Yeah. I mean, couldn't you hear that I'm laying on the ground? I don't think I'll be able to get up.
How can I
Let me get
hear
up.
that you're laying on the ground?
Because I told you at the
Like-
beginning, look, this is me trying to get up. My headphones stopped me from getting up, so I'm going to be lazy again. Lay on the floor. There we go. Behind the scenes, professionalism, everyone.
And next week we'll have face cam so we can see everybody laying down except for me.
Well, what, face cam just for ourselves or for the audience to watch? Never mind. I don't even want to hint at video podcasts because they would take so long to edit
Nah,
and everything
yeah,
can go
they
wrong.
would. The only way we could do a video podcast would be if we were all in the same room.
Oh yeah, that would be
That's
better.
the only way this is ever happening, kids.
Yeah.
Now,
And then-
to be...
RTX
Yep.
2020.
RTX 2798. I don't know.
But yeah, to be entirely honest, I really don't agree with TJ. You and your sister sound different, Tyler.
Luis, you don't
Thank you.
understand. You just don't get it.
What, you means the accent?
You just don't get the sarcasm, like the trolling, the throwing
The
under of the busing.
trollolololling.
Or maybe, TJ, I do get it, but I'm being sarcastic too, so you are not getting the counter sarcasm.
So maybe you're not getting my sarcasm, and holy shit, my vacuum is loud.
I think Luis is louder.
And that's the wrap, everybody.
That's not a
JK.
wrap. But do you guys
I'll tell you
wanna
what
go
is
for
a
some
wrap.
questions? What is a wrap?
One sec, I'll have to think about it. Drop It Like It's Hot by Snoop Dogg. That's a rap.
Okay, fair enough.
Regulate by Warren G and Nate Dogg. I got 5 on it. Loonies. Sorry, I'm gonna
I
stop now.
got 5 on it. This
Yeah.
music is in GTA.
Is that in GTA?
Yeah.
Is it the original or the remix?
I don't freaking know. I think it's
Okay, does it
the
have
classic
E40
one.
in it? Ah,
What's
damn.
E40?
I prefer the remix, except for the fact that E40 drops a terrible set
What's
of lyrics in
E40?
it. Well, it's not. E40 is a rapper that's on it. He
What?
just comes in like completely differently to everyone else, and he's like, "Why you treat me so bad?" And it's like,
Oh, no. It's a
none of the
classic one, I
song sounds
guess.
like this. Yeah. People just learnt of my rapping street cred knowledge, yo. Hold yourselves back. Sorry, I don't know what to do when laying down. I need to sit up for the questions, so I sound more enthusiastic.
What? Us have enthusiasm? Why would this
Let's
happen?
rock and potentially roll.
Should we do some questions?
Yeah. How are the questions going to work? Are we going to go over
I
the
read
ones we
them,
just
you
did?
guys
No, I
answer
mean like.
them.
So we're not reading the same ones we did yesterday?
Well, I guess not. You know.
So if a question was answered yesterday that will be released months from now, that's when your question will be answered. Wait.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Myself.
But pretty much it was like a Tyler question and one of the questions by Dr. Sparks.
I think we actually had 2 Tyler questions because you skipped a question from Dr. Sparks.
I was all over the place yesterday.
We can do that question since we have a Brit here.
Oh, yeah, right. Nice. Okay, so this one was sent by Dr. Sparks, but keeping up with the siblings theme, it was actually asked by her sister. So the question is, it's a 2-parter, by the way. For the British people, did any of you audition for Harry Potter when the open auditions were announced? So did you, Tyler, or any of your siblings?
I knew someone that actually got into the film. He's one of the extras in the background, but I can't tell you who he is. Yeah, I for the life of me wouldn't be able to tell you his first name because we haven't spoke to each other in years. No, like I've only known TDBTyler for the past 3 years. It was ages ago, and B, I can't even tell you what his character name was because he's just a background character. You know, I think
don't think
the most screen time
get character names. It's just
yeah, exactly.
Man in Hat number 2.
I think the most screen time he got was who was talking? Hermione, and he was standing in the distance for maybe 5 seconds. That was
soon.
Wait, so he was actually at Hogwarts?
Yeah.
So he was a student.
But yeah, probably one that never had any lines of dialogue. But none of my family auditioned for that. You know, it would have been fun, but I don't think Harry Potter could contain all this talent. I
don't know. I bet you could have been a nice Draco Malfoy.
Yeah, or Dobby.
Fuck you.
Maybe go out with Ebony.
Oh yeah.
Ebony. Oh, I actually have an interesting story about that. I introduced my friends at university to my Immortal, and they didn't think it was real at first. They thought it was fake. But I actually read it out loud to them, and I forgot how bad that story was. Black lace here, black lace there. And then the fucking worst part...
I swear... sorry for cutting you off there, but I swear the worst part is just literally every paragraph needs to remind you that the character's wearing black.
Black lace, specifically.
I'm still wondering what the fuck happened to the sweater.
Yeah. And don't forget that she's gothic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not gothic.
Fangs.
Gothic.
Fangs to her fans. Ugh.
Oh man. We should do that for a show. Wink.
I hope one day that author releases, the person that wrote My Immortal. I hope they release another fanfic that's really well written, and it was the other one was a joke. It's whoa.
Yeah, it turns out it was actually J.K. Rowling or something.
Yeah. It's she got drunk and she was like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna write a fanfic.
She gets
about
drunk and turns from a children's author to a gothic teenager.
I can't wait for Harry Potter My Immortal to be released on film. Oh god, in the cinema. Every shot would be the same.
Oh my god.
Just a constant reminder of black lace.
Blackface, and there are so many things in that are just so stupid, like Draco Malfoy and his flying Mercedes Benz.
I forgot
Dude,
about the
everything is
Mercedes-Benz.
stupid about that. That's why it's brilliant.
Flying
Oh well.
Mercedes Benz. Like she got to like literally one of my favorite sentences is like feeling a little depressed, so I cut myself. And
Yeah.
sentence, like
like-
just so nonchalantly, and then she's like, and I went out to my date.
There was no emotion behind the stuff like that. Like it was just it's just like a run of the mill thing that just apparently happens so consistently that nothing. It was just like, yeah, well, I did this thing. It's like, what?
Yeah,
You can't do that.
Don't forget,
Like,
they actually use guns instead of wands. There's
well,
a
I don't
pistol
remember
there.
that.
I remember, like, she shot. I'm not sure if it was Lupin or Snape. It was someone.
Yeah, wasn't like one of the later chapters like Snape was spying on her in her bathroom?
I think it's about that part.
Oh Lord.
But anyway, stay tuned. We might do something with that fanfic. I really hope we do.
Maybe not.
Well then, the
Let's
second
not promise
part.
things.
Well, yeah, I'm not promising anything. Just keep watching our stuff. You might find something.
Or just wait for the right video to come out.
Shut up,
Sorry,
Tyler.
I keep on interrupting you because my connection's behind. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I told you to shut up because you're not helping with the clickbait. Damn it, Tyler.
Oh.
But anyway.
I thought I interrupted the questions again.
No. The second part of the question is, for everyone else, did you wait for your Hogwarts letter when you were 11? No.
I'll be honest, I did. And then when I was 12, and then when I was 13, and then when I was 14, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
And then I was like, when I was 22.
And then last year, I had my entire world broken when I realized the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus were actually in a civil war against each other and trying to murder themselves violently.
TJ, no!
RT if you cry every time.
I do. I cry every time. But no, I don't think I've ever waited for my Hogwarts letter. To be honest, Harry Potter was, at the very beginning, one of those things that my sister complains that I don't like it just because she likes it. So I remember clearly that one day we were walking by a bookstore, and there was this foam cauldron filled with Harry Potter books. I think it was the Prisoner of Azkaban or the Chamber of Secrets, one of them. And my sister was like, "Oh, I've heard of those books. They seem nice." And I was like, "Sounds fucking stupid or something." I was really young. I'm not sure. I think I was about 10 or something like that. And I was like, "Yeah, it sounds stupid," just because she said it was cool. So yes, I'm guilty as charged when I was younger, but nowadays it doesn't happen as often. But it didn't last long. Like once I started reading it, like I didn't even resist. I just picked up the book and I was like, yeah, this shit's fun.
I never waited for like the letter, but I really hope that people believe it exists and stuff like that, because in the back of my mind, all I can visualize is people running into the platform wall. What was the platform? Something and a quarter?
9 3/4.
Yeah,
9
platform
3/4.
9 3/4.
Someone running headfirst into it.
Actually, I went to Universal over the summer, and I went to the Harry Potter World thing, and like they had this thing set up to make you like it was like a mirror that made it look like there was a wall in front of you, and it's like if you look at the mirror, it looks like there's a wall there and people are walking into it. But then once you get there, it's like, oh, it's just a regular hallway. Plus, I didn't know platform 9 3/4 had such huge fucking lines. Jesus Christ.
Just everyone's waiting to go to that.
Fucking muggles.
I'll be honest, I literally spent 2 hours. This is a little bit of an anecdote from back then. we were going to leave early, but we didn't know how to get. We took the train because you can like take the train to change parks because we were at Islands. We started at Islands of Adventure. We took the train from Islands of Adventure to Universal Studios, and by 3 hours later, we were ready to head back to our hotel for the night. And so we were like, oh, well, we don't know how to get out of the park from Universal because we came in through Islands of Adventure. Okay, we'll just take the train and go back. Worst idea ever. We we got to the station and because it's half transportation, it's also like a ride. So there's a line to actually ride it. And we spent 2 hours waiting in line behind a group of like people that were just giving us dirty looks all the time because we were just a bunch of like sweaty dudes.
Oh.
My connection is dropping huge.
Now you're starting to sound like a robot.
I knew it.
Well, that was my story. As interesting as it appears to have been.
Was that your story, TJ?
Yep.
Or did you, I don't know, steal it for someone else?
I am not a crook.
Okay, yeah, just checking out. Gotta make sure.
Alright, do we want to do like one more question?
Yeah, we just did one.
Yeah.
Tyler asked one that I'm not sure if you meant it for us to answer it while we were recording together or when you were not here. So I'm not sure.
You can use it, I don't mind.
Alright. So TDBTyler asks, I have no fucking clue who that guy is, asks, this is more of an activity. What's one thing that everyone on the podcast currently with you doesn't know about you? If someone does know it, you have to say something else.
Had to be that one, didn't it?
Well, I did mention what question it was.
What is this?
Oh, my connection might have cut it out. It's going to be a really awkward question for you guys to answer, considering we worked together for the past year working on a podcast. I was hoping for it to be on one where the guests really didn't know each other, so it was super easy. But for this one, I actually have to think because I'm fairly honest with you guys.
Yeah, I have no idea what to say. Well, I mean, there are plenty of things I could say, but I don't know if I want to say them publicly. I mean, I guess it doesn't even really matter. I don't know.
TJ already
Luis,
banked a
what's
cactus.
one of yours?
Yes, I have had sex with a cactus.
Wow, you heard it here first, folks. I don't know, Tyler. I need to think.
I love how you.
I had one at the tip of my tongue, but you asked me the question and it just slipped me.
Can't think of anything. I wasn't expecting this one to be used on me. I was gonna
All right.
use it to get
how about I make
dirt
this
on
easy?
you guys.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's the easy way of doing it. But I kind of wanted it to be better than that. Did you guys know I had cereals for breakfast? Yes. Damn it! I have to pick something else. Luis is so quiet that I'm not entirely sure that he's there. Oh wait. There he is.
I may or may not have left. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't leave.
You guys have really suck at
I
truth or
think I
dare.
have one. I mean, it's not as oh my god, this is material for a gossip magazine or anything, but one of the reasons I've never considered a career in medicine or veterinary or anything like that is because I don't like seeing guts and having to manipulate guts and all that, organs and all that stuff. It's really cringeworthy for me, and no. I'm not sure if I've ever told you guys that before, but there you go.
I got one. I've shaken hands with Sir John Majeski multiple times in my lifetime now. I don't even know if you know. Yeah, I don't even know if you know who that is. But
no, I don't. But Who is he?
Sir John Majeski.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a very well-known person around my hometown, I guess, because the guy is filthy stinking rich. And I think he earned it because he invented Auto Trader and multiple other things.
Oh, so he's like an entrepreneur, like, or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know the word.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah. Entrepreneur. Yeah.
He does stuff.
Yeah.
And monies from it.
Yeah.
I can talk good.
It's weird because like I talk well.
No, it's good, Tyler.
It's weird because like I'm going to leave that story out. But basically, I've shaken his hand after picking up an award. It's weird that I kept on bumping into him as a teenager. It's unusual, but fun. He didn't drop any of his mountain loads of money upon me. That would have been hilarious.
I've met Buzz Aldrin before.
Shit, really?
Dang.
I mean, it was a long time ago, and we didn't actually get to meet him, but like he was doing like a panel thing at NASA when we went for a visit. So people were asking questions, and we got to ask him a couple questions and stuff. That was pretty cool.
Did anyone ask the stupid question of what's it like in space? Just like
No.
really bluntly.
Well, my
Was it
brother
all
asked
fake,
him,
like the moon landing?
my brother asked him, what did he say? What was it like riding up on the Atlas V rocket? And for those of you who don't know, the Atlas V rocket, I don't know if it's like factually known for being the one most likely to blow up, but it has a reputation for blowing up on the launch pad a lot. So they actually launched some astronauts up with that. And I think Buzz Aldrin responded, it scared the hell out of us. So
Yeah, damn right.
So yep, that was my story.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure if I've ever met someone famous. I'm under the impression
Yes, you
I
have.
did at some point, but yeah, I can't remember.
All right.
Luis, you met us. Me and TJ, we're famous. Like, people we don't
Yeah.
know us.
We're
That
famous.
technically
Well,
we have a
makes us
podcast.
famous.
Well, then I'm famous.
Yeah,
Then I've met
worldwide.
myself for 21 years, every single day. That beats
You
your
met
record,
yourself-
Tyler.
You
met
met yourself
yourself-
every day. That makes it sound bad.
I mean,
Narcissist.
if some of my professors are like well-known authors in their area, so I guess I would count, but almost in a boring way. So I don't know if it counts. I mean, boring because it's like academic stuff. It's not. I'm talking out of my ass here. I'll just shut up. But yeah, shout out to my
This has
professors.
been a good podcast.
I mean, no disrespect at all. Shout out to science too, and marshmallows. But most of all, marshmallows.
Shout out to my lecturers and it's Julius and grass on the floor and I should have really said ground instead of floor. I don't know why. Anyway.
And shout out to your sister for the cameo. Yay! Any other siblings you want to
Yeah.
bring up?
And shout out to shoutouts.
Well, I would have to go downstairs to get them.
Well, chop chop, go.
I don't think I can.
God damn it, Tyler.
You mean chop chop go? They're doing something.
All right. Well, we need a question for the audience. We don't have a guest.
Who should do it?
Guys, have anyone like immediately nearby to ask a question?
I think we can ask a question.
Yeah, but you know.
Or are you
it's-
trying to get Tyler to get his sister on again?
No, not necessarily.
that's what he
Yeah,
wants
Tyler,
to
why
do.
don't you have
No,
your
no,
sister
no.
ask a question?
No, I thought
Louis,
like
you
maybe
creep.
you could do it, TJ. Oh, fuck you, Tyler. It's not like, oh, come on. Come
Oh, wow.
on,
That was
dude.
beautiful.
Come on.
My internet
GG.
connection is so
I'm out.
bad that you responded to that like 5 seconds out of time.
But
Come on, no. I had more in mind like TJ because he keeps mentioning his brother, and we're talking about our siblings. But I'm not gonna bring up my sister here because she is probably sleeping after the Sunday lunch, and if I wake her up, I might die. And dying is not really on my plans for the near future. So
I reckon you should wake her up. That would be funny as fuck to listen to. Just hear.
yes,
"Hey,
that would be the
sis?"
question.
hey, sis, shotgun. No,
It's like
I
that's
rather
literally
not.
what she yells. She yells shotgun.
And then my face gets blown off.
The questions for the audience is why the fuck did you wake me up?
Yeah. So, sister, could you ask a question for the audience? Fuck you! Something like that.
Alright, that's
shout out to my sister.
question.
She will probably listen to the podcast, and when she gets to this part, I'm gonna. She's gonna be all like, "Oh, what did
Can
you
you
say
record the
then?"
Okay.
Reaction.
I've got a random question for the audience.
Thank you.
If you had like magical control of one elemental ability, what would it be? You know, like fire, ice, air, or earth. Which one of those would you have?
Or Vanilla Ice.
You know, and ice includes water. So fire, water, earth, air.
Nah, ice and water should be different. It starts setting
Hey,
rules.
but you know, if you control ice, you could control Vanilla Ice, Ice Cube, Ice Tea. You could have like a sick album, sort of, I guess.
Robert
Okay.
Van Winkle.
And Sub-Zero. Did you just burp into your mic?
No. Actually,
Shout out to being a professional. Well then, everyone, thank you so much for listening. Yeah, guys.
sorry that if this wasn't interesting because we put this together at the very last possible moment.
Yeah, and when we say like the last moment, it is the last moment. Tyler was like, "Yeah, I could record now," and I'm like, "Yeah, I could record now too." TJ, "Yeah, I could record now." All right, let's do this. So, whoops.
Yeah. We should have really prefaced the podcast by saying like you guys had already done a podcast, so it was very difficult to talk about more topics when you've already done it once already.
Doing like a podcast right after the other is kind of complicated.
Yeah. Why do you make things very complicated?
Alrighty
I fucked up
then.
the Avril Lavigne
Oh,
song.
wow.
However, will I survive?
Plot
So we're gonna
twist:
end this?
Tyler is actually
Oh.
Avril Lavigne.
We haven't actually
Fun
ended this
plot
yet.
twist.
So this
Hello
is
Kitty.
like
Okay, so everyone, thank you so much for listening, and listen to the outro to find out how to interact with us. And until next week, don't try to be Avril Lavigne.
Just don't. Stop it. Stop
Don't
it.
do it like
Wish
Tyler.
me luck for
Don't try
inventing
to
this.
be.
Don't click. Stop what you're doing. No, don't look at him. He's not going to do anything for you. Just no. Don't look at me either. Look at the ground. You know what
Stop
you did.
typing blue off on Google. Bye.
TJ.
Bye.
Stuff.
Thanks for listening to the Shifty Key Podcast. The intro and outro music is provided to us by our editor, TDBTyler. To get more involved with the Shifty Key Podcast, you can answer the questions for the audience asked by our guests, or even ask the cast a question of your very own, either here in the YouTube comments or in our Rooster Teeth group. To keep updated with this channel's shenanigans, you can follow us on Twitter, join and watch our group on Rooster Teeth, or simply subscribe. All links will be in the description. Until next week, goodbye.
Shut up, Tyler.
Yeah. I love you.
I'm sorry, baby. I love you.
I'm sorry, baby. I love you.
The origin of that is apparently not what we thought it was.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the origin was.
I think it was we all thought it was something you said with Chica's voice, but it wasn't. Like
Yeah,
we
I
misquoted
told you I
and
didn't
that's
get
what
that.
it become.
I didn't get that from doing Chica. I got it from something else, but I don't remember what it was. I thought you
But
guys
it's the
might have
same
figured it
voice
out.
as Chica.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
is, I guess. Because that's the deepest voice I can do. I don't do deep voices.
I'm sure you could go deeper.
Whoa!
I don't. Hello, this is me trying to attempt to have a very deep voice. Can you tell how deeply deep it is? I will ravage your body.
Jesus.
Listen to the sensuality of my beautiful voice cords.
You got an accent all of a sudden.
I don't know.
Can you say Wingardium Leviosa like that?
Wingardium Leviosa.
That was just trying to do that voice.
Ronald Weasley.
Stop it, Ron.
It's Wingardium Leviosa. Harry.
Oh, Tyler. The other day, I went to a barbecue at a friend's house, and like we had some friends over, like mutual friends, and there were some people that were more like his friends and friends of another friend of ours we invited. They were putting songs, and some of the songs, like it got to a point where they started getting crappy. So I'm like, you know what? Let's fuck this shit up. And I suggested to him that we play Gunther's song, the Ding Ding Dong song. And he agreed, and it was really weird.
Did everyone just stand around and awkwardly look at each other with absolutely no movement around the room?
Well, they were still doing the things they were doing, but there was a bit of awkwardness in the air.
I can feel it calling in the air tonight. Oh no.
No, please don't. No.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, blow. Oh.
Ah, my legs hurt.
By the way, that's not me lagging, that's me actually trying to sing it, because I'm a terrible singer.
Do you lag when you sing? Do you lag when people sing?
That tra la la my ding dong.
Ding dong. People are going to think something wrong with like my editing, and there's like random silence.
My
Well, TJ, I feel the sudden urge to punch you in the throat.
Oh wow, that hurts.
Wow,
that hurts me in the trachea.
What a way to end it.
You know, to help you fix that.
What? Well, it's. I don't think that's how you fix lag, Luis. It's like, hey, buddy, your mic's broken. Here, let me punch you in the throat.
IT technician comes over. Hey, did you want me to punch you in the throat?
Yeah, it's like you call your internet service provider. It's like, hi, my internet isn't working. Oh, we'll be right over to fix it, sir. Knock on the door. Oh, you're. Oh, why would you do that?
Check your internet, sir. Oh, it's working. Thanks. Well, okay, I'll start recording. I forgot I was the one doing the recording.
Yeah, you were waiting for Tyler to finish.
Yeah.
God damn it, Tyler.
Yeah.